Oh yeah, we have to change our background. Here we go, guys. We are live for the UFC 314 preview. I can't wait to talk about this card. It's going to be awesome. And guess what? We managed to convince Alex to stick around, and he's going to preview the card with us. So we appreciate you, man. Thank you. And this card, it's actually very good, I would say. About these cards, like the pay-per-view cards now, is that they really stacked them. I'll say that. Like the Apex cards are not very good, but the pay-per-views are stacked. So Alex, we got
Miami pay-per-views. They stacked Miami.
Fuck yeah, they love these cards. Last year was a good card, and this one's good too. Alex, what do you think about this card? I mean, out of 10, this is probably like, I know it took some hits with injuries, but it's still like a 9, right?
I think it's a 9. I think if Broadcast and Neil was still on it, I would give it a 10. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that's too bad. And that fight, what was the other fight that fell off? There was one other one, right? I guess it was the prelim
Alberto Montes, Roberto Romero.
That wasn't a bad fight, though. That guy had a good fight with Onama, man. I think that was a fun one, but regardless.
I'll give it a 7, by the way.
This card? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a little higher on it than you are, personally. I think it's...
Because I'm a fucking bitch and I want to go against you guys. No, I give it an 8.
Well, you're a bitch for sure, but yeah, I mean...
You can suck my dick.
Oh, God. Let's go through the chat. You got Big Ank is back. There he is, Marcel. Andrew's here. Dana, what's up, man? Glad to have you here. Joe's here. Andrew's here. Craig is here. Yeah, Rosa and Elkins is... I'm glad that's on TV now, by the way. That was supposed to be on the early prelims, and now it's on TV. Antoine, what's up, brother? All these guys are happy for the card, man. It's awesome. Yeah, Robero's fighting Kuamba. This guy's taking a bong rip. Love it, man. I don't smoke weed anymore, Alex, but I love seeing a guy take a bong rip and listen to the podcast. That's awesome. Octo Updates, what's up, brother? Glad to have you here. We appreciate you guys, man. If Diego wins, will he be the main event of Guadalajara? That's interesting. Is it supposed to be Rhino, or could it be Diego?
It'll be Diego, 1,000%.
Yeah? Okay. All right. I'm just setting it up, guys. Can you just like kind of talk about the card as a whole while I set up in the background, if you don't mind?
Yeah, bro. It's a fun card. It's pretty. I mean, I would say it's pretty wild, but UFC loves putting really, really fun cards in Miami, and I mean, I would say this is obviously the best pay-per-view of 2025 so far, right?
I think so, right? Like,
yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. It's probably the best pay-per-view so far on paper on 2025. Not to sound like Anthony Smith, but on paper. Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. I'm just going to tweet it out right now, guys. Second. Setting up in the background. The thing about this new platform I'm using, Alex, is like I can't do it like before we start. At least I haven't figured it away. So gotta wait till it starts to set it up, but it's okay. All right. People in the chat love the card too, which is good. Also, where was it? Melky Costa. Is that he's been teasing about it? Is that just him trying to get in the card, or yeah, that's not happening then?
Guys, I got to tell you, like 90 or 80% of the fighters who are tweeting fight news don't have actual fight news.
They're just talking shit, huh?
Yeah, they just want to have a fight. You know, that's.
And a lot of them that do it on Instagram, it's just like so that they have content to put on Instagram.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true. Okay, I'm just going to tweet it right now. Just waiting for the good old X to load up. I still call it Twitter though. What do you guys call it? I still call it Twitter?
I do too. I call it Twitter when I speak. I call it Twitter when I write articles. Like, what the fuck is X, bro? X is the last letter in my name.
X is the kid's name, isn't it? Elon's kid, isn't his name X?
X gonna give it to you.
I think his son's name is X. Or
yeah,
something,
true.
Right?
His son's name is X. Yeah,
that's fucking weird. I just say, but
that's my son. That's my ex.
Oh God.
Dude.
All right, let me tweet it out. Done. Okay, tweeted. Done. Boom. Let's go. Gonna retweet it. Hit the old phone.
Finally, fucking tweet it, man.
I got a message from our boy Craig. Craig, I'll have to message you after, brother.
Slow ass motherfucker.
I know. I'm trying my best here. All right, let's get into it. All right, we're at 4 minutes. Perfect. All right.
Oh God, I see that Count Octagon update is also in the chat.
Yeah, I already said hi to him. You missed him.
Fuck you.
All right, let's go to the card, guys. We'll use the UFC stats, and we'll go bottom to top. First fight in the card, and this fight really probably shouldn't be on this card. But it was supposed to be in Montreal originally, if I'm not mistaken, right? And they moved it to this, so I'm glad that happened because I don't care about it. Nora Cornolle, minus 164 against Hailey Cowan, plus 144. I'm going to take Cornolle by decision in this fight. Do not care about this fight at all. I do think that she'll keep it standing. Better striker. I don't think Cowan will be able to take her down. I know Cowan's pretty strong physically, but I don't know. Maybe she'll hold her against the fence a bit. I'm pretty sure that Cornolle wins the decision. What do you think? Marcel, what do you think?
I mean, Cowan got a lot of other things to to worry about. I think I'm also taking Cornolle here, man.
Talking about the husband, huh?
Yeah, I'm thinking Cornolle here, man. Cornolle has pretty decent striking, I think, and I'm not very sold on Cowan. Dana White, remember, and Dana White Katana.
He's like, there's something about this girl that I
She
gotta
got
sign
something
her.
special. She got something special. Yes, something special. Yeah.
Well, she's decent looking for sure. She's not bad looking. I don't.
Yeah,
think.
that's what he meant. Exactly what he meant. So, yeah, taking Cornolle. Cornolle's going
Alex,
to win.
you're gonna make
She's
it 3 in a row.
I'm with you, bro. Let's go.
Decision. There's no way someone gets finished in this fight, is there?
Just decision. I don't give a fuck.
Our boy True's in the chat. What's going on, brother? Glad to have you here. How much does Miami pay per event? They must have a pretty good contract with the UFC, eh? Miami? Kaseya Center?
Probably.
Yeah, because they go to there every year. They go to Utah every year. They go to where else? Abu Dhabi, Vegas, obviously. There's a few places they go every year, right? So I think Australia too, right? They have a contract with them. All right, let's go to the next fight here, guys. We have...
I do especially for Lazy Bet, and you just...
What are you saying? I must have missed it. Oh, great Cornolle. My bad. I didn't see it. You guys are funny. Look at his hair.
Cornolle.
Oh, Beavis and Butthead? That's funny.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next fight here. We've got... not a bad fight here. We got Norma Dumont's hubby. No, not hubby. Boyfriend, right? That's her boyfriend. She's not married anymore.
Yeah. Boyfriend, soon to be husband.
Oh, they're engaged. I don't give a. I mean, get on that shit. I don't know what her ex-husband was thinking cheating on. What was this guy thinking cheating on her? Are you kidding me, dude? You cheat on Nora.
He was on the B side, her former. What's the picture I sent yesterday in the Discord? Yeah, like small this, a big that, or small this, a big. He was on the B side, actually.
God. Anyways, Marco Tulio taking on Tresean Gore. Marco's a pretty big favorite. Mine's 325. Gore plus 260. I'll start. I'm taking Tulio. I think it's a job. I think he knocks out Tresean Gore. That's my pick. What do you think, Alex?
Honestly, I think if they exchange, I think Tresean Gore has a chance to catch him. I think Tulio's is gonna wrestle and take Gore down and probably submit him that way. But I wouldn't doubt it in my mind if Tresean knocked him out. It's just he's so inconsistent and. Now he's with Fight Ready, so I think he's really going to start to improve. So I'm going to pick Tulio, but I would not be surprised if Gore wins.
And they're at Shoot Box, right? Tulio and Nora,
yeah.
Or are they training in Vegas too? They do some training in Vegas.
I think they're at Shoot Box.
Yeah, and Marcel, are you going to make it 3-0?
I mean, I still want to know when Gore was born, at what year, and where Darren Till and Derek Brunson were at that moment. Yeah, but I'm taking Marco Tulio here, man. Yeah. I think he wins. I think Gore might give him a good fight. Gore is kind of inconsistent, I gotta say, but he can give him a good fight. But I'm with Tulio here as well. Guys winning in the fight and winning in life, so good for him.
Yeah, and Gore's got nasty submissions, like you guys said. So I mean, he's definitely dangerous. But I got to go with Tulio, and I think having Nora in his Norma, I should say, in his corner, it's going to help him.
Who are you going against in the confidence pool this time, Adam?
I'm going against Paul Shaw, and I beat him 22-20, I think, yesterday. So it's another competitive matchup. So looking forward to it. All right, let's go to the next fight here, guys. We have a pretty fun little flyweight fight here, I'd say, between Sumudaerji and Mitch Raposo, and the odds for this one we have Sue is minus 198. Mitch is plus 164. I know Sue is on a bit of a losing skid right now, and he doesn't look great at times, but I still believe in the guy, and I'm not too high in Mitch Raposo, to be honest with you. I know he's he had a tough matchup against Andre Lehman. It was competitive in that fight. I'll give him credit, but not too high in the guy. I think he's just okay. And I know Sue hasn't looked great, and his ground game is pretty bad, but striking-wise, I think this fight will be on the feet, and I think he's the better striker. I think he'll win the probably decision. That's kind of what I'm thinking. What do you guys think? Marcel, what do you think?
What would Cristiano Ronaldo say, Adam?
No idea.
Sue! Yeah, I'm picking Sumudaerji. I think he wins the fight. Mitch Raposo. I like Mitch a lot. I think he's a great dude, but at the same time, I don't know if he can hang. And Sue hasn't looked great as of lately, but at the same time against Johnson, he came back in the fight. And then I was like, okay, he looked pretty decent now. Raposo got that the debut fight against Andre Lima. Somehow that went to a split, I think, which should have been a split, I think. I'm taking Sumudaerji here. Yeah.
Making it 3-0, Alex, or are you going to go the other way?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Sue, but I think there's a path to victory if Mitch just wrestles.
Yeah, 100%.
Because we all know Sue is garbage on the ground.
Yep.
I just don't think Mitch is that dominant of a wrestler to keep Sue down. So I think ultimately Sue's gonna win.
Yeah. No, I'm with you guys. All right, let's go to the next fight here. This is an interesting fight here. We got SD Dumas taking on Michal Oleksiejczuk. And the odds for this one have Oleksiejczuk's minus 198 favorite, SD Dumas plus 164. I'll start with you guys on this one. I'll give my pick after. I'll start with you, Marcel. What do you think?
So I'm already feeling like I'm the only one here, but I'm going with Michal Oleksiejczuk. I think he is a much more complete fighter than SD Dumas is. I like Dumas. I don't think he's that bad as everybody is saying. I think he's just still has a learning curve to go. But listen, Michal isn't bad at all. He's just had some pretty bad fights. I mean, the Sharmagomedov fight wasn't good. Before that, I mean, he knocked down Kevin Holland. So but he got caught in the submission, which he didn't. He never tapped to that submission, but the referee was like, "Oh, we should give Kevin Holland the win here, so the UFC can give him an extra bonus like they always do." Yeah, I'm taking Michal Oleksiejczuk, and I think he can finish SD Dumas. I'm going with a submission win for Michal Oleksiejczuk in the second round. I know already Alex is going to go against me, but
I want to hear Alex's pick. What are you picking, Alex? Who are you picking?
Yeah, I agree with a lot of what you say. I think
Michal of course you do. You're a smart mind. Of course you do.
I think Michal is the better mixed martial artist. And I could 1000% see him win this fight, but I'm picking my boy SD, bro. I can't go against my boy, dude. I'm a homer. But I don't know if he's gonna be able to finish him, so I'm gonna go with SD Dumas by decision.
I hit the button for me too. I'm on the dog too. Woof woof woof. Let's go, baby. Boo, Marcel. You should make consensus dog with us, man. This guy's gonna win. I'm telling you.
You guys gonna regret this.
No, we're not. This Michal Oleksiejczuk's ground game is just absolutely terrible, dude. I mean, I really think that SD is not great fighter, but he has a path to win here. He really does, and I think he's gonna wrestle this guy. Like
I think you're really cute for saying that.
I don't trust Michal Oleksiejczuk at all. I think you're really overrating the guy. He has knockout power for sure. He could catch SD, but I think SD can make it gritty, make it dirty. And
Michel Pierre submitted him.
Yeah, that wasn't good. But I just think, especially he's going to be fighting with a lot of people in the crowd, rooting for him for the first time in a while. I would say, I'm taking the pothead, man. Let's go with the stoner. I'm taking the stoner here and take him by decision. So there we go. And I think he could submit him too potentially. Like this could be the coming out party for SD Dumas. But we'll see what happens. Subordination, I think either one. I don't think he would knock him out personally, but I just don't trust Michal's ground game personally. But again, he does have crazy power, and also Marcel. Technically, I looked at the stats. They didn't count it as a knockdown against Holland. It seemed like one when I watched it, but they didn't count it.
It's a clear knockdown, dude. So I don't give a shit about the stats. They can also suck my dick.
All right, let's go to the next fight here, guys. This is a fun fight. I'm glad this is going to be on TV now.
Octagon. Nobody picks you. Only Crazy Calf picks you. So
yeah. You're a huge pothead too, buddy. There you go. You're like me. I used to be a pothead. I don't smoke anymore, but I used to. Let's go to the next fight here. We got a really fun fight between Darren Elkins and Julian Erosa, which, I mean, this could easily fight of the night, although the card is fucking stacked, so I'm not sure. But I think this definitely has a chance. This fight is really good. The odds are really wild. They opened actually at even bigger odds, if I'm not mistaken, but right now it's minus 375 for Julian Erosa, plus 295 for Darren Elkins. I'm just going to say right now, hit the button, man. I'm taking Darren Elkins. You know how many times this guy's won as an underdog for me over the years, guys? Like, I love picking him as an underdog. He has come through so many times. He's a fucking dog. That's what he is. He is a dog. He fucking fights for your money. That's the kind of guy we like picking here, Alex, on the podcast. Guys that will fight for your money for 50 minutes. Like, yeah, you could take a baseball bat and this guy's not going to get knocked out. He's got a great chin. He's only been submitted one time in his career in his debut against, or second fight actually, against Charles Oliveira 15 years ago. That's it. Great wrestling, tough as nails, amazing cardio. Listen, Erosa's a good fighter. I love the guy, but I still find him to be the durability would be a bit of a problem. I think this fight's gonna be a fucking dogfight. I think honestly, Elkins actually can finish this fight. I know it's crazy it sounds, but Julian's chin is not the best, and I think Darren can like survive early and come back late. It's third round finish. I'll do it. Third round knockout. There you go, Darren Elkins. I'm taking him, man. Plus 295. Definitely taking him. Go ahead.
Who?
You. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You know, if he doesn't get screwed by the judges because he's open after 1 minute,
he's cut open.
yeah, he's going to win. You know, I like Elkins a lot. Elkins fights for your money, like you said, and Marcel is getting dirty with the bullet. Yeah, I rubbed it past my dick yesterday. But yeah, I mean, I'm picking Elkins here, man. I like Erosa, don't get me wrong, but I think Elkins, he's super tough and he can edge out the win here. I'm taking him by decision. Darren Elkins.
Alex, you're going to make it 3-3, or what are you going to
Fuck, bro. Like, I wanted to do the consensus dog, but I do not think Julian should be this big of a favorite. Fuck no. I think he should be a minus 195 if anything. But I'm gonna go Julian Rosa. I think he has
out of the podcast.
I think he's improved a lot under the tutelage of Eric Nixick and Extreme Couture. And I think it's gonna be a fucking bloody war. But I think Julian's gonna be smart enough to pull it out.
There you go. So you're saying a decision then? Because like it's pretty hard to finish Elkins. I would say. Yeah. Thoughts on Elkins' chest tattoo? The damage? Yeah, it's not great, but you know, I mean that's what he is. He's the damage.
Technically, we could have had two consensus dogs if I would have went with you and Marcel would have went with SNSD, but
that's true actually. Yeah, and then Marcel, you should have went with them. So we have other chances on the card. There's a lot of other fights left. Okay, true. But yeah, I fight of the night contender. Would you say it's up there? This fight?
Yeah, 1,000%.
Yeah, I think so too. Although I have a feeling they're going to end up giving 4 performance bonuses once again. All right, let's go to the next fight here. We got the living legend Jim Miller taking on Chase Hooper. And Chase is a pretty big favorite. Chase is minus 700. Jim Miller plus 500. I mean, that's really disrespectful. But I can't pick Jim Miller, guys. I mean, especially how good Chase has looked. He's so much younger, too. Like, the age gap is, like, almost, 20 years or something? Let me check. Age gap is 16 years. I mean, whenever it's that big, like, almost always the younger guy wins. And Chase has looked like he's leveled up in the last couple of fights. He looked incredible against Barshoff. Just amazing. I mean, the guy's grappling is out of the world. Jim is a great fighter. I mean, he's going to be in the Hall of Fame, but I still feel like he can be out-wrestled in this fight. Taking Chase Hooper. The odds are crazy, though. I don't think I'd bet on him by 700. I know a lot of people put him in the parlay. I get it, but I'd probably pass at that number, but I'll pick him. I'll pick Chase by... You know what? He probably submits him, honestly. I know Jim's obviously a black belt on the ground, but I think he can get submitted in this fight. So I'll take Chase by submission. What are you guys thinking?
Lightweight Hooper is a mythical fighter right now, and I think he continues to roll. Although, man, Jim can crack in that first round. So, but I mean, if Borishaw couldn't get to Chase, I don't know if Jim Miller is going to be able to. So Chase by submission. I like that.
What do you think, Marcel?
Yeah, man. I mean, I got to go with Chase Hooper here. You know, I like Jim Miller a lot. To me, he's a fucking legend. I always like Jim Miller. But I got to go with Chase Hooper. He's younger, and he looks getting better every time we see him in the octagon.
What do you guys think of the odds, though? Minus 700. I mean, that's pretty excessive.
I was still in my fucking story.
I apologize. Sorry about that.
God,
for some reason, I thought you were done. Sorry. Go ahead. My apologies.
Yeah. So I was like, he's still getting better. His striking is coming nicely together, and his submission, his wrestling was always pretty good. There you go. Now you can go.
My apologies, man. For some reason, my thing cut out, but no, I understand. I think the odds are elevated, but I'm with you guys. I mean, you should win. If I went to,
I don't think any fucking MMA fight should be fucking minus 700, minus 1,000, dude. Like, it's just.
Yeah, no, I get it. By the way, our guy Dan from Half the Battle. Thanks so much, Dan. We appreciate you, man.
Clayton.
My favorite part of the pod is when Adam reads the guy's agent that says he's turning the next stage later this year. I know it's crazy, right? It's true, man. Jim's he's a few years older than me, but what year were you born, Alex? 90?
90.
So you got 90 and 89 and 88 here. Crazy. And then True, I think, is born in, what are you born? 70, True? Is that right? I think
55.
70. Yeah, 70.
62.
62. That's like my parents, dude. 63, I think they are. But I think True's actually born 1970. He's an older guy, but we love him.
Your parents are 10 years younger than mine?
Guess.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
10 years younger? Oh, really? Your parents are older then. Okay.
Yeah,
You're
50s.
getting down and dirty in the older ages and they made you, Marcel. There you go. All right, let's go to the next fight here. We got women's fight between Xiaonan and Virna Jandiroba, and the odds for this one have, I think Virna's favored minus 155, yeah, and Jan's plus 130. Marcel, I'll start with you on this one. Go ahead.
I know Adam will be in front of the TV with a hard boner. This fight, it's Xiaonan against Virna. Listen, I like Virna a lot, man. She has a good ground game, but her striking is like really like odd, you know. And with Jan is pretty much the opposite. Jan is pretty good at striking, you know, and her ground game is not really great, but it's not easy to get her to the ground. What are the odds again? Who's the
Minus
favorite?
155 for Virna. She's the favorite.
Oh, she's the favorite. I think there might be a chance for a dog here. At the same time, I like to see Virna getting through with it, and I think it's possible. You know, it's a 3-round fight. She can do it. She can catch Jan. She's technical enough for it, but can she keep her on the ground? That's the thing, you know, because Jan, I think, is better in the striking department. So, however you look at it, I'm going with Virna. I think she wins the decision, but it's a very, very thin line. I wouldn't be surprised if one of you take the dog here. So
I'll start with you, Alex. I'll let you go first, I should say.
I'm with you. I think Virna wins, but I wouldn't bet this fight, and I wouldn't doubt it if fucking Jan wins either. This is just kind of like, I think Virna is just kind of on a roll right now, man, and I really can't pick against her right now. So I'm going Virna.
She's looked great lately, don't get me wrong, but I actually like Jan in this fight, so hit the button for Marcel. Especially after that last fight. I thought she looked just absolutely outstanding. Her last fight with Tabitha Ricci. I know, obviously, Virna's way better than Ricci. We know that, but it's just an outstanding performance. And, you know, the takedown defense was on point. And the striking looked better than ever. I mean, she's fought for the belt. She's got some huge wins in her career. You know, again, Virna's very good grappler. And, you know, the path to win here is to take her down. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I feel like Jan has made improvements and keep it standing, and I think she's a way better striker. So that's
you know
what
I get. What's a super underrated fight is Virna versus Mackenzie Dern, because they fucking stood there and traded for 3 rounds.
Yeah, that was Dern's second fight in the UFC. It was her.
No, it was her
fourth fight.
UFC 256.
Yeah, it was a good fight for sure. Yeah, I wouldn't. You know what? They could eventually rematch.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think it probably goes the distance. I'm going to take. I'm taking the dog. Here's a question: is Virna the hottest fighter in the UFC? I think that was Marcel's fighter, Ediane Gomes. I think that was your favorite, right, Marcel?
Yeah, maybe.
Virna or Norma? Yeah, I think we'll take Norma or probably Mackenzie Dern. I would think. There's probably who else is hot? Alex, good looking fighter.
You already know my girl is fucking Polyana Viana, bro.
Oh, Viana. She's fighting. Isn't she fighting coming up? Is it Des Moines? Is that the card, Marcel?
Amarim.
In Des Moines? Is that where they are?
Yeah, no, in Kansas City.
Oh, it's too bad it's not the Apex. Alex would. They couldn't hide.
She's fighting your girl, actually.
Yeah, I love Jacqueline Anne Marie. That's one of my favorites, Alex. She's a hottie too. So there's a few good ones, man, for sure. All right, let's go to the next fight here, guys. We got main event of the prelims already. Good stuff. We got Dan Ige taking on Sean Woodson.
I don't know about this fight.
This is a fun fight.
Yeah, that's a weird fight. Yeah.
Let's see the odds for this one. Sean Woodson. Where are the odds? Oh, for some reason, I can't find them. 1 second. Ige. Oh, here we go. Minus 162, Sean Woodson, plus 136, Dan Ige. Yeah, I think it's a close fight. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Very, very competitive fight. Oh, yeah, by the way, Lipsky or Da Silva, she should be there. By the way, Alex was talking to her husband last night.
Cortez.
Tracy's up there, too. I'm going to go with Sean Woodson by decision. I know Dan Ige is tough as nails, so that's why I'm going the distance in this one. I think Sean's looked outstanding, though, lately, guys. Like, I think he's really leveled up. Ever since that fight with Luis Saldana, where Saldana knocked him out, and then Herb Dean didn't stop the fight. This guy jumped on top of the fence, and then the fight went to a draw, and he got cut after it. Like, ever since then, though, this guy has been on a roll. His striking has looked outstanding. I did see him fight against Charles Jourdain last year in Toronto. He looked incredible in that fight, and he's just looked outstanding lately. So, I mean, listen, Ige's tough as nails. I don't think he'll get stopped in this fight, even though Sean's got power. But I just think Sean's the height and the reach is going to cause a lot of problems for Dan Ige. Dan will have to, I think, take him down. I don't know, man. This guy's got 84% takedown defense. Very good. Sean by decision. That's my pick. The height and reach, I think, play a factor. Marcel, what do you think?
50K all day. Dan Ige is going to roll in this fight, I think. Woodson is not a bad fighter at all. I like him a lot. But I think Dan is overall a completer fighter. I think he's better on the ground. His striking is good. He got fucking knockout power. To me, Dan Ige is like, I don't want to call him a gatekeeper, but he's almost a gatekeeper in the top 50, but he's a very fucking good one, you know? And he's going to win this fight. He's going to keep staying in the top 15. I'm picking Ige. I think he knocks Woodson out.
What do you think, Alex?
Yeah, I think. I mean, you look at Ian's resume. He beats any like non-top 15 fighter, and he usually looks very, very good in it. I agree with you, Adam. Sean Woodson has looked very, very good, and I think the reach is going to pose some problems for Dan Ige. But whenever Dan's back is against the wall and he's not fighting an elite fighter, he always wins. So I'm going Dan Ige.
Decision?
Yeah.
You guys like the fight going the distance though? Is that a fair call? Or you think
Yeah, I said finish.
You said knockout. Yeah, you did. Okay, maybe. Woodson did lose to Erosa. Yeah, he was winning the whole fight and then got choked out late after he got tired. That was 5 years ago though, so I think he's gotten better since then. We'll see. It's an important fight for him though. I mean, this kind of is like make or break. I think for Woodson, he loses this fight, the chances of a top 15 ranking kind of go away. But if he wins, it's like okay, you can fight someone ranked again. So we'll see what happens, guys. All right, let's go to the next fight here. We have the first fight in the main card. We got Nikita Krylov taking on Dominick Reyes, and the odds for this one have, hold up here, Krylov is minus 192, Dom Reyes plus 160. Yeah, I mean, listen, here's the problem is, like, Krylov hasn't fought in like 2 years, right? And there's been a lot of guys coming back lately from layoffs that haven't looked great, so that's my worry here, but and I know Dom has looked great lately. I'll give him credit. I mean, he really has looked great. But again, I think Krylov's the better fighter, like overall. Like I've always liked Krylov. I kind of feel like his kryptonite is submission guys, and I don't really think that's the matchup here. Like this is going to probably be a stand-up fight, and I think Krylov can hold his own on the feet, and also like I think would have the advantage on the ground as well. So I love Dom, but I mean I don't completely trust him, even though he's looked really good lately. I got to go with Krylov despite the layoff. I'll take Krylov. You know what? I love Dom, but he gets knocked out in his losses. I guess I'll take Krylov by TKO. That'll be my pick. What do you think?
How many times is there a stat to tell you how many times Dom has been taken down in the UFC?
Yeah, I can count it myself. He's been taken down. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times.
And against all different.
Got taken down once by Yair, twice by Jones, once by Weidman, once by Volkan, once by OSP, and once by Jeremy Kimball.
Interesting. I think Dominick Reyes knocks Nikita out.
There's a dog.
Play a part, and I think Dom has found the magic again that he desperately fucking needed. I think he's just. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling Dominick Reyes right now. I do agree with you, Adam. I think Krylov is overall better, but I'm going Dom by knockout.
Marcel?
Oh, Nikita, you will never know anything about my home. I'm taking Nikita here. I think he wins. I wonder if you guys know what song that was.
No.
No, Elton John, Nikita.
I don't listen
I mean, it's a very famous song. So, I'm taking Nikita here. I think he wins.
Knockout?
And I think he needs to grapple in this fight to win, to be honest. And I think he wins a decision. A boring decision.
There you go. Yeah, it's an important fight. By the way, it's interesting. Like I talked about the layoff. Dom came back after 2 years and beat Dustin Jacoby. So like you can beat the layoff, but it's not the easiest thing.
If Dominic goes out there and knocks Krylov out, he'll be a jump to 8. Man, and then he gets set up with like a title limit or number 1 contender fight, and he's right back in there. It's crazy.
205 is wide open right now, so I'm with you. All right, let's go to the next fight here, guys. We have the second fight in the main card. Making his UFC debut, Patricio Pitbull taking on Yair Rodriguez. The odds for this one have Yair minus 192, Pitbull plus 160. So pretty close odds. I'll start with you, Alex. What do you think of this fight?
Man,
I gave you a tough one, man.
I know. Fuck. I've been kind of, ever since the fight's been announced, I've been like leaning Pitbull for the longest time. And I think it's just, Yair looks amazing at times, and sometimes I don't know what it is, and I think I had this feeling that like he's just overlooking Pitbull because he's a Bellator fighter, and
It would
Pitbull's
be
fucking and Pitbull's yes, do it. I think Pitbull is fucking very good, dude. And yes, he's 30, he's 77 years old or whatever, but he's still elite, and I think he poses a lot of problems for Pitbull or for Yair. I think he's a better grappler. I think the striking, Yair is very flashy, but he gets hit, and you can't get hit by a Pitbull flush. So
Yeah.
I'm going Pitbull.
He's 37, by the way. I just checked. So, but he's had. I think he had like 30 fights in Bellator. So it's been in some worse. Marcel, I'll let you go next. Then I'll give my pick. What do you think?
that's so nice of yours. So I'm on Yair here, to be
Okay.
really honest. Listen, Pitbull is good, but I feel like he's older. I think he came too late in the UFC to really do stuff in the UFC. That's what I think. I'm wrong. I'm wrong so many times, so I wouldn't be surprised to be wrong here. And I'm mostly stuck at picking pay-per-views. So, but yeah, I think Yair wins. I think he wins 3 rounds in a 3-rounder decision. I don't see a finish. Pitbull is pretty tough, as we all know. I think it won't be like a blowout or whatever, but I think it will be how do you say that, competitive fight with Yair coming out on top. So for me, Yair.
Hit the button for me too. Let's go, baby. Taking the dog. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go. I'm taking Pitbull. Okay, so I thought about this fight a lot. Like striking, I mean, I think Yair, the length and the height, yeah, I could see him giving problems to Pitbull. Guys, I think he's going to take him down. Like, I really do. Yair, 58% takedown defense. Taken down 3 times against Brian taking his last fight, 7 times against Volkanovski. That's the way to beat him, is to take him down. I don't even think Pitbull's going to stand trade. Like, I think potentially, that's crazy. He might get booed in his debut just because I think he's going to wrestle his way to a win. It won't be, in my opinion, the most exciting way, but he has to win this fight. This is a big fight for him. Because I think if he stays in stands and trade at range, like, he could get knocked out. And I don't think that's what he wants to do. So, yeah, he's an older guy. He's shorter. He's got less reach. But, again, I think that, I get people will say level of competition. And there's no doubt that Yair's fought the best guys in the world. But I think Pitbull, 30-plus fights in Bellator, he fought amazing guys in Bellator, too, at the time. So I think that, it's not as big of a blowout, the level of competition as some people think. I just think he's going to wrestle him, so I'm taking Pitbull by decision. So there we go. I'm taking the dog.
We all know you love short guys, Adam. We all know.
Yeah, we got our boy Garrison in the chat, by the way. Give him a shout out. If Pitbull wrestles, will get triangled, possibly. But he's also Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Like if you look him up on ESPN, I just was looking at the card and it was like style. It's like black belt, and I'm like, oh yeah, he has a black belt. He could take him down. Like I think,
and he's only been subbed once.
Yes, and he knocked out Michael Chandler. I mean, he's got power too.
Yeah, you guys talking it into existence with each other. It's all good. You guys will regret the pick.
Josh Emmett got
okay.
triangled, I think, right? Wasn't it Emmett got triangled by Yair? Is that yeah? Potentially, I don't think that happens here. I think Pitbull's better on the ground than Josh Emmett.
It's a very, very interesting fight, and it's just like,
it's a good one. You're not cutting Yair. No, he's going to fight in the Mexico card, 100%, right? Regardless.
Yeah.
Guadalajara, sure. He'll be on the main card for that. He's not getting cut. All right, let's go to the next fight here, guys.
Let me start this one too.
Sure. Okay, the next fight here. Actually, it's funny. We got the button's actually John Silva's bark. So John Silva taking on Bryce Mitchell. John Silva minus 310. Bryce Mitchell plus 250. Alex, go ahead.
Bryce Mitchell's winning this fight.
Hit the button for him.
He's going to take John Silva down and maul him. John Silva has bad takedown defense. Charles Jourdain took him down. I believe one other person take him down. And, as much as Bryce is a fucking idiot, he's a doofus beyond belief. And I would love nothing more than John Silva to knock him out and cold him. He's going to win this fight.
Okay. What do you think, Alex or Marcel? You agree with Alex or no?
I mean, John Silva is going to bark for Bryce Mitchell. So, I mean, I'm completely with Alex there. Like I said when this fight was announced, I like John Silva a lot, but his ground game is unproven and his takedown defense isn't great. And Bryce Mitchell is going to do that to him. So unless he knocks him out, he's going to lose a decision or even maybe a submission. So I'm taking Bryce Mitchell in this one.
I'm taking John Silva to knock Bryce Mitchell off the face of the flat earth, guys. I think that's what he's going to do with this one. I'm taking John. I think momentum's such a big part of the sport. I mean, this guy is just on a fucking roll right now. Like, I'm not picking against him. He's just unbelievable knockout power. This whole team of guys. That's your guys, Alex, isn't it? Are those your guys down at the Fighting Nerds? You got Prates and Bahayo and Joe Silva.
I love John Silva and I love Prates. I wouldn't say I'm a Fighting Nerd like Mark.
Fair enough. I thought I saw you with the glasses once. Maybe I'm wrong. My bad.
I mean, I have a pair because I handed them out to everybody.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm taking John Silva by knockout. So there you go. All right, let's go to the next fight, guys. We have.
Adam was so surprised we picked.
I was actually. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit, but you know what? I can see it. I mean, because like Alex said, like Jourdain took him down 3 times, but then he got fucking knocked the fuck out too. So that's the problem. All right, let's go to the next fight. Co-main event: Michael Chandler taking on Paddy Pimblett. I think this is 5 rounds, right, Marcel? Is that correct? 5 rounds. Yeah. Okay, so there we go.
It won't be 5 rounds.
I don't think it needs 5 rounds. I'm going to say that. Paddy Pimblett, Marcel's arch enemy on Twitter, is -166, and Michael Chandler +140. Marcel, since you're such a big Paddy Pimblett fan, I'll let you start on this one. Go ahead.
Chandler's going to knock him out, man. It's that simple, you know? Chandler is like, how do you say that? He lost to only top-level guys in the UFC, you know? And everybody's like, he's 1-3 in his last couple of fights. That's true. You know, at the same time, Paddy would have been 1-3 against the same guys as well. You know, so and that's Gaethje, Poirier, and what's the other motherfucker, Charles Oliveira. So Paddy also won't win against these 3. You know, Paddy won against Tony Ferguson, like Chandler did as well. How is he going to finish Chandler? By a fucking submission? I mean, he didn't tap to Charles Oliveira. Why would he tap to fucking Paddy Pimblett? By knockout, it's a possibility. I don't see it happening. I think Chandler's better on the feet. Chandler knocks him out, dude. Second round, Michael Chandler knockout.
Alex,
I'm with you.
hit the button.
I think if there's one person, but I will say this: if there's one person that can find a way to lose this fight, it's Michael Chandler.
Yeah, that's true.
So, who fucking knows? But I have the exact same thought. How does Paddy Pimblett beat Michael Chandler? Over 5 rounds, I just don't. He's not going to take him down, submit him. He's not going to knock him out. Is he going to outpoint him for 5 rounds? I don't see him doing that. So I think Michael Chandler knocks him out 2nd round.
Guess what? Hit the button.
What a bitch.
Triple casino. Let's fucking go. Let's go. We got one. Chandler to knock this fucking guy's hair off his head. Definitely.
Yeah, dude. 3.
Dude, I mean, like, he talked so much shit to you on Twitter 2 years ago. I remember that. I was trying to defend you against all his fans. I remember what happened, by the way. Do you remember the story? What happened?
So I got told that Luigi Vendramini was supposed to be his debut fight, which happened, right?
Okay, this is like 4 years ago, I guess.
So yeah, I got told like that Paddy was out due to visa issues or whatever. So I pretty much asked on Vendramini's side, like, can I put out the Vendramini's getting a new opponent? So yeah, the Paddy, I said Paddy was out. Paddy got so mad. I tried to reach out to him after that because the thing was Vendramini was already in training to fight Cameron Van Camp on short notice. Mm-hmm. That's what they wanted to make the fight. So then I got like 30 minutes later, somebody reached out. I'm not going to say the name here. Reached out to me from Vendramini's side, and he's like, Sean Shelby's going to put Paddy back in the fight. I was like, what the fuck? How is that even possible? And it's like, yeah, he got like a speed interview with the how do you say that? So he can go to his visa. Graham Boylan made that happen for him, and he's probably still gonna fight him. So then I look bad. Then he went on Ariel Helwani show when he still was talking to Ariel, and he was like, "Yeah, almost my fight got almost pulled because he had some like marijuana thing in Liverpool, but thank God I could have an interview and it got all be done." So it's like, motherfucker, you knew it was true. Just said like it's been solved. I'm back in the fight, but he made it a whole thing over it. So yeah, whatever. I'm not holding any grudges, but I hope Chandler knocks him the fuck out.
There you go. No, I think he does. Like, I don't like this matchup for Paddy Pimblett, man. Like, here's the thing about Pimblett, guys. Like, I know he's 6-0, but like, it's kind of a fraudulent 6-0 record in my opinion. Like, I don't think he beat Jared Gordon. I don't think anyone really does. Bobby or King Green, I should say, is probably his best win, and King Green's kind of on the way out. Tony Ferguson, same thing. Then the other fights, like, I know Jordan Levitt's your guy, Alex, but he's just kind of mid. And then the Vargas guy is not good, and neither is Luigi. So, like, it's just not a great run, in my opinion. Then Chandler, look who he's fought. He's fought Charles twice, Gaethje, Poirier. I guess he, his big win over Ferguson, but like he knocked him out in devastating fashion. And then the Dan Hooker win has really aged well too. All those fights in Bellator. I just think like even the last fight with Charles, getting his ass kicked, but then almost came back and won in the 5th round. Like this guy has proven himself over 5-round fights, championship material. I don't think he's ever going to hold the belt in the UFC, but I think he beats a guy like Paddy Pimblett. So I'm taking Chandler or KO. What are you going to say? Marcel, you got something to say?
Nothing. I agree.
Sorry,
I'm not.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, let's go to the next fight here, guys. We have main event. We got Alex Volkanovski taking on Diego Lopes. Odds for this one have Volk minus 148, Diego plus 124. Very competitive odds. This whole card, a lot of closely matched fights, which you love to see. So I'll let you guys start on this one. Marcel, I'll let you get the first word in. Your pick for the main event, featherweight title.
I would think about this one a long time, to be really honest, man, since it got announced. I think, listen, if Volk shows up, the old Volk wins this fight. But I don't know if Volk is still the old Volk. That's the thing to me, And maybe that's bullshit, because he fought Topuria, he fought Makhachev, and those are two of the best in the world, But so was Volk for a long time, Diego Lopes. I love Diego Lopes. I like everything about the dude. He's a super nice guy. He comes to fight. He's very entertaining to watch. But he also, in his fights, he's slowing down, So if this goes to full 5 rounds, I think Volk has an advantage over him, At the same time, I think Diego can tag him, That's what I think, Diego is getting better with striking. His ground game is pretty good. Man, give me Diego Lopes by TKO in the 2nd round.
Wow.
And, it's made. He's an underdog, right?
Hit the button.
So,
Yeah, I was going to say that's another dog pick.
I'm going with Diego because I feel like his momentum is going in the right way for him, and that's why I pick him. I think he's the younger guy, but if it's the Volk of a year or 1.5 years ago, I'm definitely picking Volk. But Lopes impressed me so far, although he's slowing down in the fight. But I think he can finish it. If he doesn't finish, Volk probably wins. But I'm going with the finish for Lopes in this one.
Alex, what do you think?
That's a beautiful
I can't
sound.
hear you. You were vaping. You don't want to hear his.
Yeah. I think Diego Lopes has 10 minutes to finish Volkanovski, and I don't think he does. I think Volkanovski beats him. I think he schools him for 5 rounds. And I see your point. Obviously knocked out by Ilia Topuria and then knocked out by Makhachev. But I think Ilia Topuria is there's a case he's the best fighter on the planet right now, and that Makhachev fight was a short-nosed fight. So I take those losses with a grain. Obviously, the Ilia one is for sure. Like he got slapped in that one, but the Makhachev one is, he was going for greatness and failed. So I think Diego Lopes is very, very good. I think he has the possibility to be champion one day. He is vastly improving. His striking is getting good. He's a master on the ground, but I think it's too soon for Diego Lopes. I think Volkanovski wins this fight easily.
Yeah, I love the matchup. Me too. But for me, the problem is the 5 rounds, really. I know Diego, he has been 5, I believe, in Lux Fighting League in Mexico, but it's been a while. And the fights in the UFC, he has slowed down. The Ige fight, lost the 3rd round. The Brian Ortega fight got slowed down after that 1st round and 2nd round. He definitely has the chance to knock out Volk in the 1st round. And I think this will show a lot. Volk gets knocked out again. That could be it for him, really. This is a big fight for him. We'll know a lot if the chin is gone now, but at the same time, Volk has so much experience, guys, in 5-round fights, so much experience in championship fights. He's the more well-rounded guy, I would say, too. I know Diego is really dangerous with submissions, but Volk is he's got pretty difficult neck to submit. Brian Ortega had closest guillotine, I think he had a guillotine, right, in that one fight, and then couldn't choke him out. That was pretty much it. And don't forget what he did to Max. He schooled Max in that 3rd fight, beat him up for basically every round. So he's a great striker, too. And he went toe-to-toe with Islam when he had the full camp. Go ahead.
Are you also going to bitch out on the dog pick here?
I'm not taking the dog. I'm taking the favorite. I can't do it, Marcel. I know it's your guy, and don't get me wrong, I love him, but I can't do it. I got to go with the favorite, so I'm taking Volkanovski. To win, I think a decision, but there's definitely a chance Lopes could catch him. I will say that. I'm not 100%. Doubting that it could happen. I think if you're going to pick Lopes, you might also just take him by knockout. Why would you even bother to to take him by, straight up because. I don't really think he finishes Volkanovski by submission. I don't think he wins a decision either. Like he'd have to win 5 rounds, like 3 of the 5 rounds. I don't think that happens. So he has a chance to knock him out, no doubt about it. But I don't see it happening. So there we go. I'm just looking at the comments. Yeah, a lot of people are kind of back and forth about this fight. And people, you know what? It's some people are mentioning Lopes has been knocked out too. He has been back in the day. It's been a while, but
Octagon. Let's put it this way. If I'm right, you changing your Twitter name and the actual Ruben Carter.
I love it. Okay, Marcel wanted me to do this, Alex. So we're just gonna go through the card back and from front to back.
I thought you were finally gonna suck my dick.
No.
Okay.
Go ahead. So, I know you dream about that. But
Pause.
All right, let's go through the card. Okay, so we, Alex and I took Volk. Wait, you took Volk, right, Alex? And then Marcel took Lopes. Co-main event consensus dog guys. 3 of us took Michael Chandler. I took John Silva. Marcel and Alex took Bryce Mitchell. Marcel took Yair. Alex and I took Patricio Pitbull. Alex took Dominick Reyes. Marcel and I took Krylov. I took Sean Woodson. Those guys took Dan Ige. I took Jan. They both took Jandiroba. We all took Chase as a favorite. Marcel and I took Darren Elkins as a dog. Alex took Erosa. Alex and I took Dumas as a dog. Marcel took Oleksiejczuk. We all took Sumudaerji. We all took Tulio, and we all took Cornolle. So it's crazy. There's most of these fights, someone took a dog. This is kind of crazy. This whole card's going to be nuts. So I'm telling you guys, there's going to be like 5 or 6 upsets, I would say, on this card. Like I think you'll see numerous upsets. So it's going to be a good one. Anything else you guys want to say about this card, or are you good?
Dude, it's the first time in a minute I've been like super excited for a card. Like,
man, that's awesome. Yeah. Too bad you're not going, right? Or are you?
No.
Yeah, ask Mania. You should go ask
Alex
Myers. Go ask Thomas. Send you down.
Alex hates the heat over in Miami.
Dude, it's hot there, dude. I honestly,
the humidity sucks ass.
Alex Marcel's a bigger guy. The heat gets me too, man. I'm telling you. Like when I was in Vegas last time, it was killing me, Alex. When I saw you that one time, it was so hot in July. Oh my god, I don't know how you do it. Man, it's hot then.
Even here, the humidity is fucking awful in the summer, man. It's like you're sitting in a chair and you're fucking sweating, man. Like
you don't go outside.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You don't go outside.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have an AC, dude, or we don't have that over here. Yeah, we have it, but I don't have it. Oh. No, I just have like a fan blowing. That's all the thing I have.
What the fuck? Do you not have fucking electricity?
But AC is not common to have in the Netherlands. You can have it, but it's not pretty common to have everybody have it or something.
So. Trip out.
By the way, great match,
bro. I mean, it's like just a little bit better than fucking England, where it's like raining like 90% of the time, you know. So yeah.
Appreciate that, man. Yeah, you guys need the air conditioning over there in Holland. Oh yeah, last question. Last question. If Volk loses, in your guys' opinion, what's his legacy? I think he's still one of the best guys to ever fight in the sport. Yeah. You know, I think regardless. 100%. I want to just go through. What did you say? Oh, only thing blowing Marcel is the fan.
That's funny.
That is actually funny. Okay, I want to go to TFL really, really quick. Just get your thoughts. Tyler Santos over Julian Velasquez. We all like her there. Tyler Santos. Yep. Leandro Higo against Josh Reddinghouse, who's short notice. We all like Leandro.
Yep.
Francisco Nuzzi against Mando Gutierrez. Mando's short notice too, right? If I'm not mistaken, he just signed. So do you like Nuzzi or you like Mando's? He's a dog. You think he has a chance, Alex?
I would love to go, my friend, but it's short notice now.
Kasumov, big favorite over Justin Wetzel, Bellator guy who wasn't that good. I think I'll take the favorite there. Or is he taking on? Actually, he's taking on Wetzel or Clark. I can't remember now. I'm looking at best fight odds, and they have both. Someone's got to tell me.
It's Wetzel.
Wetzel, yeah, I was okay. Liz Carmouche, big favorite over Elena Joanne. I think she probably wins that. Liz. Jake Hadley's a small favorite against Mateos Matos. Do you think Jake wins?
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with Matos, so I'm not super confident, but I would think so.
Everyone's laughing at that thing that True said. It was so funny. Is that who he's fighting? He's not fighting the Kamenev guy anymore, right? I can't even tell anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'm looking at the fight odds, and they have 2 fights up, so it's. I want to get through this quick, and then I don't even know the fight. It's like I don't want to sound like a complete dumbass.
No, it is. It's Matos.
Okay, perfect. Just a couple more fights here. Jenna Bishop, small favorite, or Kana Watanabe. You think Jenna wins?
Yeah, but Watanabe took Liz to the fucking brink. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'd want to. Yeah, no, it's a close fight. I mean, she's strong, so we'll see. Is this fight happening Ali Taleb, or is that off the card? That's off the card. Yeah. Alora Donna against Diana Avsaragova. These are like all Bellator fighters. Alora's a small favorite.
I'll take the Brazilian over Diana. She's pretty, but she sucks.
Yeah, Marceli Alves da Silva against Vilson Norjoni. I know that guy from, I think he's CFFC guy. That's one of Zach's guys.
Yeah,
Marceli, that's like the Brazilian version of Marcel. I'm not too familiar with him, to be honest. And then Katerina Shakalova, she's a big favorite here. I mean, I feel like it's going to be like most of these Bellator PFL cards where like almost every favorite wins. You might have like one upset. So
yeah,
I guess not the best preview, guys. I mean, pretty shitty preview to be honest with you, but tried my best. Anyways, I think we're good, guys. I'm good, anyways. Anything
have
else
you guys seen Cruel Intentions?
I have like years ago.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a good shirt though. That's awesome. It's dope. Look at my shirt. It's just a purple shirt. There you go.
Boring as fuck.
I know. I wore it to my bowling league today, Alex. So it smells like oil. Ugh, it stinks. I need to have a shower. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. But just wanted to thank you again, Alex. Again, appreciate you, man, coming on, joining us. Follow Alex, guys, at MMA Mania. And last question. Oh yeah, last question. You think UFC signs Amazon? Yeah, I think so.
They would be dumb not to.
Yeah. What's the holdup? Is it money or?
He wasn't the most exciting fighter,
Yeah.
so I'm assuming that's it.
The Millender win was nice because he finished him, so I think that's probably enough. But I don't think he's going to be making as much as he did in Bellator, if I had to guess. Anyways, guys, appreciate you guys in the chat. Enjoy UFC 314. We'll talk to you guys later. Alex, thanks again. Marcel, thanks again. Appreciate you guys.